Hi everybody, just a quick video here on width in your golf swing. So maintaining the width at the top of the swing. I've just had a guy in the studio here and we've been working on keeping the structure of the trail arm at the top of the backswing. So this golfer was very much collapsing the trail arm. So what I mean by that was this angle between the bicep and the forearm was going beyond 90 degrees like this. So we were seeing the shaft starting to sit on the shoulder, and we tried to work on creating this feel of having the 90-degree angle with the trail arm and demonstrating why at the top of the swing, if you're turning correctly and you start to collapse this trail arm and you get narrow at the top. Narrow at the top is going to lead to this tendency to start to turn, but you're starting to throw the club out into space. It's that kind of fishing, casting, and therefore a narrow position at the top can actually create a really steep plane on the way down. And when we demonstrated this idea that, look, if you just actually kept this elbow out and this angle a lot less than over 90 degrees and almost a little bit more out here, then you could see how you're going to have an easier time to keep that club back down on a nice plane in the downswing. So this is quite a tricky thing because a lot of players feel that long action with the club is power. It's a powerful thing, it's long, and therefore you've got to have a lot of leverage in your golf swing to create speed, but it's often not the case. You end up being very narrow at the top. Narrow at the top leads to being wide on the downswing. We want to be a little bit wider at the top of the swing to be able to bring that club back down into the downswing. So hard thing at first for a golfer to get out of. We recommend training a lot with the camera and just demonstrating this by hitting a tee rather than a ball itself at first. So actually going to the top, pushing the arms out a little, and then hitting the tee. One thing I was going to point out there is a lot of people have said, a lot of people in lessons say that their playing partner said, you know, you're breaking down your lead arm, the lead arm's collapsing. So you need to keep your left arm straight. And this is often misunderstood this, but I feel if a golfer turns correctly, there's loads of space for the lead arm to get into without actually feeling any tension at all. So players end up getting this feel of being stiff and rigid with the left arm. But it's often, the problem is often the lack of turn and then the collapsing of this trail elbow. So focusing on that actual position of, you know, where is the trail arm at the top of the golf swing? I've turned, is it out? Have I collapsed it? Have I got narrow? Very, very good drill for you is just to actually sit the club here on the shoulders, turn, and then put them out into a position of space. And I can see I've got no tension there at all. So we would start really by hitting the tee and then just building that into a swing with a ball maybe on a tee or a sponge ball. So you are actually moving through a ball or an object. Feeling the space here, holding that at the top. Feel how that allows you to fall down on plane. And then obviously gradually trying to build that into the swing itself. So here, not there, width. Width is our friend. Remember, rather than being narrow at the top and wide on the way down, wide at the top lets us stay on plane and get a little bit more narrow in on the way down. So hope that all makes sense. Any questions, please leave them in the comments section below. And if you've liked this video, then please like and subscribe.